So here we are, we're now at New Haven, waiting to catch the ferry over to Dieppe. It's 9:20, the ferry leaves at 11 o'clock, sailing overnight, and we should get into Dieppe in the early hours of the morning. We've got a cabin booked, meant to be en suite, so we're looking forward to the luxury on board. We are now through the passport control. We're just waiting to board the ferry now. It's about 40 minutes until the ferry's meant to leave, so we're hoping that we're going to get on soon so we can get to our cabin and have a rest. Look at this wall here at the terminal at the ferry port. Painted wall all the way along on this old warehouse building.
There we are, coming on to the big ship, with our big ship off, heading down the west coast of France into Portugal and maybe Morocco, we will see. Morning.
Good morning, we are in Muel Soleil.
That's what he reckons how it's spoke. Or pronounced, not spoke. So here we are. This is for camping cars. There's rather large spaces, as you can see. I think this cheeky devil here, I think he's using it as a storage because there's nobody in there and he was there last night. So I think they've just parked it up to store it, to be honest with you. Cheeky devils. Anyway, here's the electric. We've not used it. We turned up late here last night. When I say late, it was probably about 7:30, something like that. So there was nobody around to get any money or anything. So I imagine you'd put a code in there and then you can use your electric. We're only here for one night, just to, you know, take a break, get some good sleep and then move on. So I've just shown you over here. So it's all rather lovely, organised. So we are in France. So this is the you know, black and grey waist and everything. Sort of the usual. Still got to pay some money, I think. I don't think you for for this. Oh no! So you can empty your cassette in there, and the water does work. I've tried that last night. And then obviously you've got your drain here for your grey waste and a bin. Lovely building. I could live in that. So there we are. So we're just going to walk into the little town, village, whatever it is. Have a little look around there, and then we are moving on to La Rochelle and staying there for a couple of nights, and then heading on down through Spain into Portugal.
Walking through the village now, down towards the river, and old church and a big chateau on the hill here.
Big lorry.
And a big lorry. So pretty little village. Just before we move on, like Denise said, to La Rochelle, where we'll stay a couple of nights, go round and have a look at the old port and the beautiful city of La Rochelle. So yeah, that's a local church here. Really pretty building. That's actually a restaurant in there of quite a good reputation.
From the church?
No, in that building there. So just behind that restaurant there we have the chateau and the church up there. Lovely. I just panned round to the other side so you can look what's on the other side of the bridge. And on the other side of the bridge we have Denise. Just over there on the river we have quite a fast flowing weir. You certainly wouldn't want to get your kayak out there, that's for sure. We're walking back now towards the area that we stayed last night, and we'll be doing our services and then heading off. A little bit of shopping in a Super U, and then
Super U.
we love Super U, and then we're heading to a campsite in Le Rochelle. It's actually camping on farm where we'll spend a couple of nights. Chilling, taking it easy after a hard couple of weeks really, sorting stuff out. So we're heading there. Just done our services and we're leaving the air now, and we're heading to the Super U to stock up on foods and stuff first of all before we head on. So we're just leaving the air. Quite a peaceful night. On park for night, it said it could be noisy at night, but we just didn't find it that way. We found it a very quiet, peaceful night. We'll leave the what 3 words of the air below. So here we go. Denise is driving today. It's her turn to drive. Yeah, we've only gone 100 yards and she's swearing it drives already. So it doesn't bode well for the rest of the journey. Just a short journey to the Super U, which we found in France is, for us, is our favourite supermarket. Always really good foods in there. We are out of the village now and we are on our way. The short journey to the Super U. It's been a beautiful day here, quite pleasantly warm. So here we are at the Super U. We're just about to go in and do some shopping. Just filled up with fuel at the Super U, so we got full fridge and a full petrol tank.
And an empty belly.
And an empty belly, but we're on our way now to Le Rochelle. Driving along here, about 10 kilometres from Le Rochelle here, but you can see how much rain that they've had as well here, and all these flooded fields.
1 mile enter a roundabout.
And the other side. So it's not just the UK that's had the bad weather. This west coast of France has also had it. We are now about 300 yards away from the farm that we'll be staying on, hopefully.
In 300 yards, keep right on Rue du Grand Chemin and arrive at your destination.
So it'll be interesting to see what's up here. It's a farm, so kind of looking promising. Parking camping car. And there's spaces, so that's always promising. I think that's what she wanted me to do, to guide her in. There we go, perfectly parked up on this farm here. There we go, a great bit of parking by Denise there. As you can see, it's quite a tight bay to go into, and she didn't wipe out any of their plants, which is always a bonus. So here we are, it's now just turned midday. We've had a lazy morning, got up late, had a cooked breakfast, and all sorted and going to cycle into Le Rochelle. It's about a 4-mile cycle, so not very far. Just going to take you over here to show you this farm and the animals on the farm. We've got the cutest goats. When we came out here last night, one of the goats was standing up in the hay eating. You've got one over there on the swing at the moment. I don't know if you can have pretty goats, but these are quite cute. Almost thinking about putting one in the motorhome and sneaking off with it. Not sure if that's a good idea. We'll probably get the pregnant one and end up with about 20 goats in the back of the motorhome, knowing our luck. There was a pig in here earlier, but it looks like the pig's gone. I'll be a bit concerned if they're selling bacon tomorrow morning, I know that. So here we are, we're just off our little 20-minute cycle into Le Rochelle. Here we are in Le Rochelle, big Ferris wheel there. So we're just going to walk round to the old port. Well, we're in the old port area now, but we're going to walk round to the twin towers that guard this harbour. Market going on. Denise just reading French, she's fluent in French. This is the marina part within the port here. Look at that funny. I almost I tripped over on one of those chains there and almost went for a swim. Look at this lighthouse here in the centre of the port. Loads of beautiful sailing yachts in here. Look at this fantastic magic roundabout. It's on there 2 stories. What one would you pick? Denise would go on the Seahorse. I think I'd probably go on, I don't know, the tuna fish. Just walking up one of these little lanes now in La Rochelle. There's loads of them. They've just put their Christmas decorations up by the looks of it. But it looks quite nice when it's all lit up here. Look at this old building here. How unusual is that? Look at this beautiful old building here in La Rochelle. So we've just ordered to be made up a couple of frames with a couple of postcards that we've just found. So we'll show you them when we pick them up again from the shop. It really is a beautiful town, this.
It's very beautiful. Very clean.
Hotel de Ville. So this is the town hall. Look at this building. Stunning. Look at this old sundial up on the wall here. Unfortunately it's quite a shady day, so it's not casting any shadow. But really nice. On our way back out the Hotel de Ville into this courtyard again. Look at that for one of the entrances into the city. There we go, the twin towers at the entrance into this old harbour here. I'll just pan round in a minute so you can see the harbour from this side. It's quite a big harbour, this. So well protected. All the restaurants running all the way around. That is the entrance into the castle there. It's meant to be open, but it's not. Denise was just being nosy there and looking inside. I think there was someone looking out at her. Yeah, there was. The view from the far side of La Rochelle, the fortifications, that building directly ahead looks like the spire of a cathedral, is actually a medieval lighthouse. Walking through a shopping area within La Rochelle here. This covered area stretches as far as you can see. Obviously really old. Look at the corner of this building going up here. Fantastic. Kind of leaning at the bottom there. Just wait for this car to go by and you can see it. Yeah, we wouldn't want to be living on the floors above that, that's for sure. Just spotted this shop. Have a look inside here. I'm not going to go inside because I'll probably clear the whole shop. Look at those. My gosh, look at this. All these macaroons in here. Macaroon shop. I love macaroons. I could have a field day in that shop. I think I'd want to try every single one they have. Wow, take a look at some of these. Amazing. On the top here, look at all these jellies. Fantastic. What a fantastic shop. So Denise was just deciding what one she's going to go for. And what one was it? What one are you going for?
No, this one.
Right, she likes to look at that one there.
Tonka. This one.
And she likes the look of that one there. Personally, I like the look of all of them. I haven't got a favourite. I'd eat every single one. We are just getting to the end of this shopping area and it opens up onto this square here, which they've got a massive great market going on. So we're going to walk over to the market and have a little look around the market and then head back to pick up the frames that Denise has ordered. looks like a cathedral. We said we were going to try and avoid cathedrals because we always seem to end up in the cathedrals. So we'll avoid this one here and make our way to the market. Right, as I just said, we weren't going to look inside any cathedrals. The door happens to be open, so we're just going to have a quick look in to see if we can. So I'll go all quiet now once we enter. Oh, automatic doors. Bit posh. So here we are inside the cathedral. We're not going to spend long in here, just have a look down the main aisle and see how grand it is. Yeah, it's nice. Nice ceiling. That is the cathedral that we were just in. Quite plain from the outside, but nice inside. All these avenues leading off down here. That's where we just walked up from, and we're just about to walk back in to the city and down towards the dock area now. Straight ahead we must have the market. Obviously they've had a market today, but they're clearing away now. But we'll just have a little peek inside the building and see what it was like inside this market here. Obviously the fish area. Just have a wander on down. Would have been nice to have been here earlier and just had a look around the market. Quite a big old market this. They're still there by the bars though. I reckon that was the workers that are finished now and they're having a celebratory drink after a busy day. A really busy part of the city here. Just walking up because there was a building here that caught my eye when we were walking towards the market. It's this building straight ahead. There's some amazing food shops along here. I'm glad we ate before we came out because we'll be eating everything. What have we got in here? Let's have a look.
Ça se fait chauffer ou pas? Oui, oui, ça se fait toaster. Toaster, je prends ça.
Look at this here, fantastic. Undercover we go again. Although it's actually quite a nice day here, it's quite warm. Really busy down here, there's loads of shops. As you can see, the sun has now come out and it's a lovely afternoon here in La Rochelle. A what? Oh, there's a cormorant down there. Cormorant. Cormorant. It's
There's the cormorant.
there. It's gone.
It was.
It's on the there, Sarah. Oh. We're in another quarter of the city here, and this is the artisan area. There's lots of antique shops and art galleries within this area, as well as this more modern marina with some absolutely beautiful boats in. All the way down. One sailing yacht over there in particular that stands out. It's obviously designed for some real serious racing. The La Rochelle Plymouth race, no doubt. Amazing sailing catamarans all the way down here. These are absolutely massive. They're moored all the way down this stretch here. These are massive, these sailing catamarans. Look at this one down here. It's huge. Really nice part of the city. Although the whole city is really nice. If you are coming down the west coast of France, it's well worth stopping in La Rochelle. And where we've stayed is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. It's massive. Look at these electric bikes over here. Denise would be quite happy sat in the front of one of those being chauffeured around, I'm sure. Look at this one. You can have a bath in that one. I've never ever seen a bike with a bath. Go along, having a bath, amazing. Ah, look at this one. I think it's got a fridge. That's ideal. Cycle to the beach and eat all the ice cream and cold beer you could ever want. Amazing. Yeah, look at this one here. It's got a picnic basket on the front. I've never seen so many bikes with baskets. Yeah, call these a basket bike. There's one of the basket bikes going along, and we are just heading over to that section over there with all the colourful buildings. Just walking through one of the arty sections here. Graffiti all over the walls and groups playing petanque. Yeah, Denise has just said it reminds us of Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia. If you enjoy watching our videos and would like to see more of our travels, then click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. It's free to do so. Look at this one, great graffiti.
Lovely, lovely fresh eggs straight from the chicken's nest, because I'm a posh bird. Nest. So I think this was €1.20, but look at this. Well, here we go to unwrap the 2 pictures that I bought in La Rochelle. So here we go. I like that. Don't know if you can see that. It's probably there. Boats. I'm going to frame them. They're actually postcards, but I thought they were lovely. How lovely is that? There, can we see that?
Just come out here to fill up with water, and I noticed that the pig is on the medicine ball, on the exercise ball. Look at this. That has got to be the most clever pig I've ever seen. It was standing up on it a second ago, fully up on its 2 hind legs, balancing. That's something you'll never see again. There we go, first time for everything, a pig standing on an exercise ball. He's just climbed back on the medicine, onto the exercise ball after chasing that poor lamb around. How clever is that? If we keep on watching, we'll see him on the skateboard in a minute. He's also...
Slide.
Yeah, what we can't see is round there in his actual hut there on the left hand side, it says an exercise bike. It's amazing watching him on the exercise bike. Look at this for a scene. We've got a goat in the trough eating the hay, and a pig on an exercise ball being watched by 2 lambs.
And 2 dogs.
2 dogs trying to eat the tail. You won't see that ever again.
That is so funny.
Oh.
Hilarious. Oh, oh. Oh. You've got slippery feet. You've got slippery feet, mate. And he's not taking any notice of any of them.
Yeah.
He's carrying on eating.
The hay's more exciting than all
The
these
dog wants to play
antics.
with the ball now. Look, the dog's
Yeah.
trying to play. How funny is that?